Third time of the day, breaking records, man. But we got some breaking news that I gotta touch on. I gotta give y'all this information first because it's pertaining to something that I care about. Health and fitness, man. It's about to get real out here, so I want to break this news to my people before it becomes national news, man. So I just want to build on this real quick. Then I'm gonna exit the scene, man. So things about to get real. They out here playing games with us, man. They playing games with us. So I want to build on this breaking news before the masses get a hold of it and before the hysteria hits us. Shakir, peace, what's going on, man? I'm back for a third time, man. I can do 3 lives in a day, man. Breaking records, but we got stuff that we got to talk about real quick. They out here discovering new strands of the doggone corona or COVID-19. So we finna look at a COVID-20 in this mug, man. It's about to get real. It's about to get real. Oh, D, most definitely. I'm telling you, breaking records out here. But I got a little time right here. Yeah, beautiful Goddess Key. So you out there in Colorado, right? That's where the first case that they discovered here in the United States. New strand, new variant of the COVID-19 has been discovered, and they say this one is a lot worse. It's easier to spread, a lot more contagious. And guess what they said too when they said this one is a lot easier to spread, it's more contagious? They also said the vaccine that they're working for the COVID-19, the current variant that we are fighting, will also be helpful to combat this variant. So again, look how they're trying to trick us. They create this vaccine. A lot of people are hesitant to get the vaccine. Then what do? To convince the people to get this vaccine, here comes another variant of the COVID-19 that's supposed to be a little bit worse. That's how they about to get people to get this vaccine. That's how they got us. I was trying to figure out how they was going to get people to get this vaccine. There is the answer right there. They done unleashed another variant of the COVID-19 on the people. So now they got us. And they telling you that the vaccine that is going to be effective in treating the current variant is going to help treat that one. So that is how they got us. That is how they are going to try to get the masses to walk in there and get the vaccine, my people. They have unleashed another variant on us. That is exactly what the game plan is and was. That's how they got us. Nero, yep, this is indeed true. Yeah, so beautiful Goddess Keys, hope you staying safe out there because it's about to get real. If we thought it was real before, it's about to get even more real. Because here they go. The way they talking about this second variant, we thought this first variant was bad in regards to how it was so-called spread, and they say this one is supposed to be worse. So we really got to protect our immune systems, man. I already been thinking about some things in regards to like the air outside because this air has been impacting me or affecting me a little bit differently ever since this whole pandemic started. I noticed some things and I actually talked to some clients of mine and they noticed the same thing. So this air has been affecting me negatively for the first time. Like I ain't never had like allergies and I ain't never like responded to like the air outside in a negative way. Ever since this pandemic hit, man, it was one time that I went outside and it affected me kind of negatively to the point where I started like sneezing and stuff. Like I wasn't sick or nothing, but it made me sneeze like I had an allergy. And he never had allergies. So it's definitely something out here in the air. I can definitely vouch for that. So it's getting real. So it's really time for us to stress. It's really time for us to push, maintaining that health, elevating that health. This is the time to push that. This is the time to really focus on your health, building up the immune system. This is the time. Now is the time because now they playing. My sister is in the building. My sister is in the introverted empath. She's in the building. What's going on? But yeah, now this is the time, man. We can't even play no games because they not holding their punches in, man. They didn't unleash a whole new variant on us, and they gonna act like this something new. They gonna act like this something they didn't know about. So yeah, we ain't got time. We ain't got time to play with it. I've been trying to figure out the method that they was going to utilize to get people to get this vaccine. I ain't think they was going to take it this far. I ain't think they was going to take it this far, man. So it's time for us to really load up on the essential vitamins and minerals, man. It's time for us to really, really pipe down on taking care of our health, man, because they not playing with us, man. They got a whole new variant out here. They really the wipeout agenda, the depopulation agenda is real. Like, they not playing. They trying to get rid of us. They not playing. They just either get this vaccine or die out here. They not playing with us. They not playing with us. They not playing with us. So, man, y'all need to really do what's necessary to take care of that immune system. Because it's a war. It's a war on your immune system out here. They are trying to destroy your immune system. When they destroy the immune system, they destroy you. So they trying to destroy that immune system. So we really got to protect, we got to strengthen that immune system. We really got to protect and strengthen that immune system because they not playing. And we gotta stay out of the way of all negative and toxic influences. Gotta stay out of the way. This is the best time right now to be low key. That's already something I already do, so that's easy for me. But if you don't already do it, now is the time to be low key, because like I said, it's getting rough out here. Come on, they got new strand, man, really? Like, really? We get to the point where we get a vaccine for the current strand, and then you mean to tell me now we got another one all of a sudden, a new strand? Like, come on, man, y'all. Come on. They can't think we are that. They can't think we that naive. They can't think we that gullible. They can't think. Matter of fact, they can't think it because we are. So what's about to happen is the masses are about to start panicking once again. So it's about to get real once again. The grocery store is probably about to get all full once again because people are about to start spazzing. So it's probably about to get real once again. This is all happening again. Oh, Jamar, you already know they doing. Listen, they finna inject this new variant or this new strand in people. That's what's about to happen. Yeah, Sean, no doubt. Matter of fact, it ain't going nowhere. They done just created a new, like, you know what I'm saying, a new strand out of nowhere and came out on us. So forget the current COVID that we was dealing with. They got a new variant, new strand. So definitely, they ain't going nowhere. They said, you know what? Y'all black folks talking about y'all not getting the vaccine? All right, we got something for you. COVID-20. Think we playing. They say, all right, all these black people out here questioning this vaccine, they questioning us. All right, y'all ain't gonna have no choice in a minute because we gonna unleash this other strand. They got tired of us. They got tired of us out here talking about we ain't fooling with that vaccine. We ain't taking no vaccine. We don't care if you have all these people get the shot on TV. We don't care nothing about that. They said, all right, got something for you. Yeah, Magic Rims, it's the fear tactic. It's the fear tactic, and Jamar, it ain't gonna be over. It seemed like this war just getting started. It seemed like it's just getting started. It seemed like this war is just getting started. Yeah, the deluxe COVID-19, the supersized version of the COVID-19. Like that's what we on now. That's what we on. Like, really. They couldn't wait, man. They couldn't give us 2-3 years before they unleashed this new strand, because we already know that this new strand was manufactured in the same lab that this current strand was manufactured in. So they couldn't give us 3-4 years or something. They said, man, forget it. They think we playing with them. Yeah, Magic Rims, and that's what I'm saying. Like, they really rushing this. So if you can't see, if a person, if you with some people right now and they can't see through this nonsense, man, you might want to reevaluate that friendship. You want to reevaluate that association. Because if they can't look at this and see that it's obvious what's going on, you got to question it, man. You got to question it. You got to question it. If they looking at what's going on and they not finding it fishy, they not finding it odd, they not finding it crazy, you got to question that association. You got to question that friendship. You got to do it. Dominique, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. Stay healthy. We really gotta push staying healthy now. So the movement must really be pushed, because it's weird out here. Yeah, my sister, man, I don't care how long we've been. If this stuff, listen, if you don't have a certain perspective toward this stuff, man, I'm just gonna have to disconnect. Because, man, it's stressful dealing with people that falling for the okie doke. It's too stressful. And that stress, that's damaging my immune system. So I ain't got time to deal with the stress. Not happening. Beautiful Goddess Keys, yep. Songbird, yeah, it's exact mirror reflection of that. So they already, you know what I'm saying, they didn't already put the stuff out there, what they gonna do, they just doing it. They doing it. JFW, exactly. It comes out of nowhere, but it really didn't come out of nowhere when you put the pieces together. All the black people's out here like, no, we don't want to take this vaccine. We already know Big Brother is watching. Big Brother is always listening. So they tapped into the phones. They tapped into everything on social media. So they know what people talking about. They know black people out here like, I'm not getting this vaccine. I don't trust this vaccine. Why would I get this vaccine? What they done did to black people. So they say, oh, okay, y'all think we playing? Let's get that strand and let's release that new one. So nah, they had this in the chamber, just wait. See, if we would have been, the crazy thing about it, if all black people would have been like, yeah, you know what, I'm all for this vaccine, let's go. This new strand wouldn't have came out. Wouldn't have been no COVID-20. Or court most, and that's what I'm saying. Not enough people are talking positively about getting this vaccine. They don't like that. They didn't like that. So it's getting, when they start getting vicious like this, when they start getting bold like this, that means it's gonna get real. Cause now they just don't care now. So they done got bold, man. So they really throwing it in our faces. They like, look, y'all think we playing with y'all, man? This is what's finna go down. So it's when they make the bold move like that, buckle up, man. Buckle up. AK Gorilla, most definitely. This just the beginning. It's just the beginning. She said she was social distancing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we can practice social distancing too. I easily practice that. Yeah, Jamar. Yeah, they first it was in the UK. That's where they had, I guess, discovered it. It might have been somewhere before the UK first, but that's what I saw. I saw the article about it being in the UK, and now it's in Colorado. So here we go. I got to do the knowledge about the Colorado connection, like why the first strand, like it's always symbolism. So I got to do the knowledge to Colorado and why that would be like the first place that got the first case. I got to do some knowledge. I got to think about that. It's some significance behind that, man. It just ain't no coincidence. Things happen for a reason. So it's a reason why they discovered the first strand or the first case in Colorado. Significance there. Got to think about that. That's happening for a reason. Oh yeah, introvert. They got us. They didn't gave us another app too. So they really got us. They catching us. They getting us. They got that Clubhouse app. So they got us now. They got us right where they got us all type of condition. So we on Clubhouse. We on all this other stuff. We ain't paying no attention. We ain't paying no attention. We ain't paying no attention, man. They got us so distracted, man. Here we go. They got us so distracted. CA Boogs, what's going on? Yeah, D. That's why I said I jumped in. People slept on me. People slept on what I did. People slept on what I did. People weren't understanding what I did. I told my people. My exact words, when I left corporate America, when I quit the bank, I was like, listen. I was like, for one, I don't think this bank will be up and running much longer. Secondly, I was like, the way the world is going, it's going to be best for me to do my own thing because I feel like they're going to be striving to force people to do certain things in certain occupations. And I feel like I'm in one of those occupations. So I got to go. So I did that. I made that move. And yeah, I think the bank where I'm at is currently closed. So it was like I was way ahead of that time. I was way ahead of that. Dizzy, yeah, that the new strand of the COVID, the new strand of the COVID-19. I probably in some weeks they probably gonna name it COVID-20. They probably gonna name it the COVID-20. You know they like to give names to stuff. Like they like to name stuff. So it's a new variant of the COVID-19 that was discovered. First case here in Colorado in the United States, and it was in the UK before that. So it's a new variant of the COVID-19. Guarantee you they gonna nickname that joint COVID-20. We just gonna call it that before it happened. AK Gorilla, we already know why they ain't turn up when they told us to wear the mask. We already know why they ain't turn up then. We already know. We already know. Now I wonder what they gonna have us wearing with this new variant, since they say it's easier to spread. What they gonna have us in full-blown helmets? We gonna have us in full-blown bodysuits. If you don't come out the crib with a bodysuit on and a helmet, you ain't gonna be able to exist outside. You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. You're gonna have a full bodysuit and a helmet on. You're gonna have to get you one of those bodysuits. That's what you're gonna have to do. That's what they gonna have us on. They gonna come out to us. We gotta have on a full bodysuit and a helmet. I don't know what they gonna have us do now. So it's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Yeah, the mop suit. It's getting ridiculous. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I would not be surprised if they come out with some more. I mean, because obviously, if it's easier to spread, they're gonna have to take another precaution. So the mask just ain't gonna be strong enough. They're gonna definitely have us doing something else, and that's when they're gonna be taking it too far. But they definitely gonna have us doing something else, man. We just got to get ahead of the curve. We got to get ahead of this curve. Guided by spirituality. Peace. What's going on? Terenzo, there we go. We might be on to something. Discovering why that first case was in Colorado. Like I said, we don't believe in no coincidence. Things happen for a reason. When they had that first strand in a certain city, a certain state, it's a reason for that. It's a reason. Lachelle, peace. What's going on? Yeah, Lachelle, they gonna have us out here, shoulder pads, helmets, just tackling each other. Like, that's what they gonna have us on. You're pushing 4T. The best way to get ahead of the curve, the first thing, really focus on that immune system. Because the last time this happened, man, people was rushing out buying certain things for the immune system and probably didn't even utilize them. So you definitely want to make sure you got your herbs in check. So you definitely want to get you some olive leaf extract. Want to make sure you got the zinc, getting your vitamin C up, things of that nature. So you want to make sure you got your sea moss, black seed oil. You want to make sure you got that on deck, because people, once they start living in fear, they start purchasing things that they Google, and this stuff gonna come up on Google. So it's gonna be hard to find this stuff. The people not gonna use it. They gonna Google it. Then they gonna search for it. Then they gonna purchase it. Then they gonna forget to use it. That's what's happening. So we got to make sure we ahead of that curve by being loaded up on the herbs. Your herbs, the herbs that you need that protects the immune system, the elderberry and all that good stuff. Make sure you load it up on that, because it's gonna get real. So make sure you load it up on your herbs, the stuff that you might have to order, the stuff that's hard to find. Make sure you go load up on that right now, currently. That's one way to do it. A second way to do it is to, if you in the corporate world, make sure you got a side hustle. Make sure you got a side hustle, something that you do on your own, because it may get real on these jobs. When the first wave hit, a lot of jobs shut down, a lot of businesses closed down. The gym that I was working with, y'all see what happened with that. Obviously, they closed down. So if we have another wave of a strand of COVID-19 that's a little bit worse, then that's going to happen again. So you got to account for that. So you might want to make sure you got several side hustles going on that you control. So therefore, if you lose the corporate gig, it's not that big of a deal. So you might want to get ahead of that now. Start thinking about things you could do on the side that can bring you a nice amount of income. That's another way to get ahead of the curve. MCJ Rocker, peace. What's going on with you? Darvin, there you go. Got the herbs on deck, so we good. Now y'all might want to start doing some fasting. Like I said, January, if y'all want to join me, that whole month, nothing but raw foods. Raw fruits, raw veggies, nuts and seeds. And we doing some water fasting in between. So January, and for some, I had a feeling. You know what's crazy? Before this even became breaking news, I had a feeling that in January, I just needed to do a fast like that. It's crazy. Something was telling me to do this in January, and now this comes out. This just confirms and validates that vision, that feeling. That's crazy how that gut don't lie, man. Something was telling me, man, in January, though, you really need to do something major in regards to your health. You really need to do something major to stay safe out here. And what my mind was telling me is that you need to go raw for the whole entire month of January. So y'all heard me talk about this in the previous video. Now this comes out. That further validates that gut feeling. That fast is definitely happening now. I ain't finna play around with it. Oh, Tony Briscoe working out while I'm fasting is easy work, easy money for me, because I'm used to doing it. But I'm gonna have the smoothies and I'm gonna be eating the nuts and seeds, so that's plenty for me. That's plenty for me. I get that energy rush from them from the fruits. And then I'm rebuilding the muscles with the veggies and the nuts and seeds. So I'm rolling. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not going to lose a step in the gym. Oh, yeah, Dominique, you good. See, you good. You ain't got to worry about that. But if you in one of those industries where you might have to worry about that, then you got to think of your plan B and your plan C and plan D. You should already have all those plans in place anyway, but you may have to make plan B, plan A, depending on the industry that you're in. Oh, Lindell, no doubt. Big up to Master P and Baron Davis buying Reebok. No doubt. Montel, what's going on? Yeah, Dominique, like I said, I felt like something was about to happen. Didn't know what it was, man, but I was like, man, you know what? January, I gotta refrain from a lot of stuff. Just gotta do it. Something telling me to do it. It's that inner voice, man. Your mind knows best. That subconscious mind don't be lying to you. That subconscious mind don't be lying, man. They be picking up. They be picking up on the frequencies, on the vibe. So when you in tune, like I said, when you in tune with yourself, you in tune with what's going on outside of you. So you gotta pay attention to those signs, man. You gotta pay attention. Pay attention to that mind. Nero, and it's only about to become worse. Many more people are about to be jobless and unemployed. That's what they want. We about to really reach that. You either rich or you poor. We about to reach that. It's about to get like that for real. It's about to get like that for real, no doubt about it. You either gonna be rich, you either gonna be poor. That's it. Ain't no middle class. Forget that. No middle class. Either rich or you poor. This right here is expediting that process. They done had this agenda for a long time. They only wanted 2 classes. They done had this agenda for a minute. This is expediting the whole process. Yeah, MR Reaper, and I'm not one to even deal with that type of stuff, man, but I literally had a feeling. I literally was like, man, you know what, man, something ain't sitting right with me, man, so I got to do something in 2021. Got to do something big to kind of start it off, man, because something ain't sitting right. So I got to really, really focus on getting in tune, man, and lo and behold, here we go. And here we are. Yeah, Magic Rims, yeah, people going to get angry and afraid at the same time. All people had to do was just listen. Listen to the holistic people that we had out here that's been out here putting in the work, that's been telling us what to do. All we had to do was listen to those people. All people had to do was just listen to those people that came before us that let us know how to take care of our health. That's all people had to do. That's all we got to do. Then none of this would be a problem. But people don't want to do that. We got all the answers. We got plenty of people that they put in the work for us, that then told us what to do, that then told us why this is not a big deal. They told us how to handle it, told us how to prevent it, told us how to cure it. But we don't listen to them. MCJ Rocker, they not necessarily bad. They not as good as fresh produce in regards to the nutrients that they contain. But if that's what you got to do to get it in, get them in. I ain't mad at it. You could be doing a lot worse. So they still got some nutrients, but not as much as the fresh produce. Terenzo, and that's what it was, man. Just that inner reflection. That's what I was doing. That's what led to this. Yeah, Darvin, holistic health, man. That is just the way. That's the way. We should have all been practicing that. Listen, if this ain't the wake up call, I don't know what is. We all should have been gravitating toward holistic health, holistic medicine. That's the only way to live. Dealing with the balance, dealing with everything holistically. It's the only way to live. That's the only way to live. Yeah, MCJ Rocker, that's the best way to do that, by loading up on the frozen joints. MR Reaper, yep, most definitely. And that's one of the reasons why, again, I tell people all the time, when it comes to people don't realize, some do, but a lot of people don't realize how risky it is to talk about health and fitness on a holistic level, to the masses. That is risky. People think talking bad about the government is risky, but add that along with encouraging people to be healthy. They really don't like that. So I tell people all the time, I'm literally putting my life on the line when I talk about some of these things, because they do not fool with a person telling people to take that the holistic health route. They don't rock with anybody that do that, especially when you are in the field. Like, I'm a trainer, certified nutrition coach. They don't like people like me. So I tell people all the time, I'm risking it all, literally. I'm risking it all. Good thing I always stay paranoid anyway, so I'm risking it all. It is what it is. The moment I made the decision to start talking about the type of stuff that I talk about, I accepted that. So it pretty much ain't no going back from that. When you out here telling people that there are cures for diseases and ailments that they telling people that there are no cures for, and then you giving the evidence, you giving the books, you giving the documents, you on that radar, you on that list. I mean, you just own it. And that's not a good list to be on. But again, we're not living in fear. We didn't come across that information to sit on it. Nah, we came across that information to wake some people up, to give it to people that need it. Antoinette, yep, new strand. They gonna nickname it COVID-20. If they don't nickname it COVID-20, that's what I'm calling. Yeah, Conscious Colors, Dr. Africa, Dr. Sabi laid it out for us. You ain't even got to follow it to a T, but man, just take the best parts from some of the stuff that they was saying and implement it, and you would be all right. You would be all right. Oh, nice, you got it. JFW, yeah, beans are good. The reason why beans are good, not only are they nutritious, but they also contain a decent amount of fiber. So beans are just good in general. If you can tolerate the beans, a lot of people have bad reactions to the beans, man, in regards to the gas and what they call flagellants and whatnot. But then you can sprout the beans to eliminate that though. So sprouted beans, if you sprout the beans, that can help eliminate that. But yeah, beans are always good. Definitely the chickpeas, the kidney beans, and the black beans. Those are my top 3. Louis V. Baby, peace, what's going on? Sanko Garvey, see, I don't necessarily even deal with a mark of the beast. If we're looking at a mark of the beast on that level, we already get, technology in and of itself is the mark of the beast. Like the cell phones, man, is the mark of the beast. Beast reincarnated, man, appreciate that donation. Yeah, lentils are great. But yeah, man, we already like that mark of that beast, man. That's that technology. Once they gave us all these technological devices and they was tapping in and they was listening, even before the cell phones, like the radios and the TVs, that was your beast. I don't know if you all have a lot of elders in your family, like some great grandparents, but if you hear them build, they talk about when TVs and all that stuff first came out, and how they viewed that stuff as evil. How they viewed like the TV and like when that stuff first came out, they did not rock with the TV. You may have a lot of your great grandparents and great grandparents that when the television first came out, they did not want that in their home because they believed that it was evil. They believed that the television was evil. I don't know if you all have heard stuff like that, but I know I have. They didn't rock with the television because they thought that it was evil. They didn't want that in their house when they first came out. A lot of older black people, they wasn't rocking with it. The black people at that time, a lot of them was not rocking with it. They did not trust the television. And lo and behold, fast forward a lot of years later, now we looking at the television and we know that it's watching. We know that it's listening. They was way ahead of their time. They already knew that this is what the plan was. Hence why they didn't trust the television. So they already knew what was up. They was like, don't bring that in my house, man. But then what happened? What happened? We caught up with the trends, man. We had to get the TV, man, because the white folks had the TV. So we had to get us one too. Man, your ancestors, your elder was letting you know that that is wicked, that's evil. Don't put that in this house. And that's where it started. Crippin' 2 times. Fool with the name. But no, I'm not a fan of protein shakes unless you make your own. Like protein powders, negatively impacts your kidneys. So you need to make your own protein-filled smoothie. I recommend like some bananas, some peanut butter. If you can't tolerate peanut butter, almond butter, sunflower butter. And then you put in like hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. All those seeds, you want to mix them up. And that's a protein-filled smoothie. So I recommend making your own protein shake. And you can throw some like unsweetened almond milk or unsweetened like oat milk or some in there too. And you will be good. West Side Suave. It's great. You recovering from the old strand now. Now they got a whole new strand that we got to worry about. Louis V, I don't even fool with the pea protein, man. Like I said, if I don't make my own, I ain't rocking with it. Yeah, Tavon, the idiot box. But it was before it was the idiot box, man, it was evil. It was the evil box. Yeah, Darvin, and that's the old school way. They wasn't rocking with them TVs. They wasn't rocking with them. Beast reincarnated. The only way, like the rich and the poor, the only way that the poor gonna be able to survive is if the poor come together. The only way. Poor got to band together. They got to create an unstoppable village. Hence why I'm getting ahead. Again, notice what I've been striving to do. We getting ahead of that. This whole the knowledge gang thing that I'm about to bring. When January hits, I'm gonna give y'all the blueprint for this knowledge gang movement and the steps that you have to take to be down with the movement. Because like I said, we don't want everybody to be down with the movement. We don't want everybody to be associated with it. But when January 1st hit, I'm gonna give y'all the blueprint, and all that want to be down with the movement, I'm gonna give you the things that's required, things that's necessary to be down with the movement, and we're gonna approach it like that, man. We about to create something that's about to stop all this. That's at least about to combat it. So it starts with us. So we gotta build something, and I'm working on something. But we gonna have to come together, and it's gonna take a few of us, man, to just create some groups of people, man, to get the people together. So that's what we got to do. Yeah, introverted, man. I got some great, man. They did not rock with the TV. Same here. They did not rock with it. They did not fool with it. They already knew that it was up to no good. Yeah, nice. Definitely gotta get on growing our own food. Yeah, Garvey, I'm already hip. I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing. Oh, Antoinette, most definitely. We really about to, this really about to be a powerful movement, man. We about to really come together, and I feel like through the group of people that show that they just disciplined enough to go through the steps, like I really feel like some powerful things gonna happen. I really feel like some powerful things gonna happen from the group of people that's down with the movement. Y'all see how they move. We do it righteously though. We basically going back to the ancient Egyptian mystery schools, what they would call secret societies, but we gonna use that to our benefit. Y'all know they treat the secret societies like a little brotherhood. We gotta create something exactly like that, but do it our way. Go back to the old way of doing it. So we gotta protect one another, man. We gotta speak in code. We gotta create codes. We gotta move a certain type of way. We gotta move a certain type of way. Like on the surface, they gotta look at us one way, but then behind the scenes, we discussing a whole new plot and agenda, and they don't know nothing about it. We gotta move like that. Oh, MR Reaper, no doubt. Because we gotta build the military. We gotta have a military. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. We gotta have that defense system. That's why a lot of our communities were bombed, destroyed. Because we didn't have that military protecting us. We gotta have that military. We gotta have that military. We gotta have it. We gotta have it. So and that's why I fool with my brothers on the streets. That's where they serve their purpose. So some of us might not want to do it, but I do it because I got a lot of people I rock with. I know a lot of brothers that's living that street life. So now is the time to chop it up with these brothers. Because I got the game from an OG. I got the business game from an OG that told me you need to keep a couple of these type of dudes on payroll. Like when they get in trouble, you need to take care of them. You need to keep a couple of them dudes out here that's about that life on the payroll. He said those will be some of your most loyal individuals. They will die for you. So you need to keep some of them on the payroll. So now it's time for us to connect with these brothers on the streets because it's about to go down. It's about to go down. We can't convince all of them, but you can get enough of them. So I'm thinking about, just in my line of business, man, I'm thinking about putting some of them on the payroll. All I need to do is expand a little bit more, man. I'm going to employ these brothers on the streets. I'm going to give them brothers a purpose, and we going to train. We got to train them. We got to show them that nah, that ain't your enemy. This is your enemy. We got to do that. We got to do that. So hey, forget all that. I ain't finna talk bad about my brothers on the streets. I don't criticize them. I rock with them. Like I said, I have better conversations with my street brothers than I do with the people that have some type of sense, supposedly. Those street brothers are some wise dudes. Some wise dudes. So it's time to rock with them. It's time to rock with them. It's time to rock with them. So that's most definitely something that I'm about to fool with, man. I got some dudes that I know that's about that life. I'm finna put them on payroll. You see how Farrakhan rock with the FOI? We finna create the knowledge game OI, or whatever we want to call it. So we about to have a lot of brothers about that street life. We about to get them, we finna get them out of that, and they finna redirect that energy. So we ain't playing. We ain't playing right now. That's how we gonna rock with it. We gonna give them a purpose. We gonna put them on the payroll, show them a better way. We gonna show them a better way. And when things go down, we already know how they roll and we already know how they ride. That's how we gotta do it. That's how we gotta do it, man. We gotta get our soldiers, man, and our soldiers out here on the streets. Those are our soldiers. We want to talk bad about them, we want to criticize them, but them gonna be the soldiers. Because a lot of people that's talking, they ain't gonna be about their life when it's time to really be about their life. Those cats, they'll be about their life. You gotta build with them. Oh, Garvey, most definitely. And again, gotta be ahead of that curve. So when I talk about fasting, when I talk about just learning how to fast properly, That's what I'm talking about. Like when you fast, you able to live and function just on water. Now, granted, you're gonna need some type of food eventually, but we wanna be able to live and thrive on as less as possible. That's why I tell people to practice fasting.